Here's a review I'm super looking forward to. This is the Kepler kit for Raspberry Pi Pico W it has in it. So right there, the key, the Raspberry Pi Pico W. So here's a quick unboxing. This is more than an unboxing video though, because this thing just has so many different components in it. It's perfect for a beginner. I'm not very experienced, so this is gonna be great for me, be great for a kid. Anybody looking to, get into Raspberry Pi, into programming, electronics of any type. Here's just a quick run through what comes in the kit. So the kit does include a soldered in Raspberry Pi Pico W. So it'll come with that, a nice case with everything. Here's the layout, shows all the different components, the different types, resistors, capacitors, chips, displays, pumps, servo motors, battery holder, USB, jumper wires, LED bar graph, segment display, and motion sensor module, and even a joystick and ultrasonic module. I mean, this thing has a lot in it. And you can mess around with that, any of those, and create tons of projects. It has a huge project kit also. And here's a layout of the Pico. So it does show the Pico layout right there. Here are all the GPIO pins. You can use for input and output. So here are all the different components. Things like a remote. Let's say here's an infrared remote. A little propeller for a motor if you put it on it. Here's a little micro servo so that you can use to go back and forth. A great breadboard to develop with. This would be the main part, so you could easily insert any electronics in there without having to solder. So again, this is perfect for people just getting into electronics or into this kind of a thing. I'm just pulling at random here. These things are stacked with different components. Here's a touchpad. I mean, this is an insane amount of components this comes with. I can't go through them all, but as you saw from up here, there are a lot and some really cool ones. Lots of display types right here. Again, resistors. The main board is down there below, it looks like. This tray lifts out. All right. And yes, here are all the chips. So we have that started. Looks like the ultrasonic sensor, I'm guessing, is right here. And lots of jumper wires. So those would actually be really useful too, because you can use these all over the place to connect everything together. So that's going to be a key part. Resistors, everything else, and getting down to the main boards and the chips itself and the battery holder to power it. So this has everything you need to get started with the Raspberry Pi, the Pico W, which is wireless, so it has tons of features. It can connect to your Wi-Fi, again through USB to power if you want when developing. The kit has a ton in it. I can just keep referring back to this. This thing it just shows off all the components, and there are a lot. So overall, yes, this kit is probably one of the best beginning kits, or even just novice or experienced level kits that I've found with the Raspberry Pi in it. I've used a Raspberry Pi B before, but the Pico is a new chip that I have not used before, and a different architecture, and it'll definitely be a challenge, and I'm looking forward to using all this stuff. Lots of it. This is awesome.